Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jackie Cardentey, and today is Thursday, March 23rd, 2023. Here's your nightly news update. Last night, downtown clubs joined together to partake in active shooter training at the Beecham Theater. Nightly news reporter Crystal Tisme found out the importance of this event to keep students safe while partying downtown.
The Beecham Theater partnered with Nightlife Security Consults to host a training session last night for their employees and surrounding bars and clubs on active shooter events. Robert Smith, president and CEO of Nightlife Security Consults, explains why this training is important to keep students safe while letting loose.
What it does for them, it lets them cut loose. It lets them come down, blow off steam from finals, have some drinks, enjoy yourself, not worry about a shooting at the club.
According to everytownresearch.org, from 2009 to 2020, there were 240 mass shootings across that time span, and about 20 happened each year. In the past, there have been many shootings that have happened across the streets of downtown Orlando. Smith says that these incidents can be prevented by these trainings.
By doing a better job at the door, by screening better, by getting rid of problems early, dealing with guests in a better way, they have fewer chances of having those shootings.
Though they are making the effort to increase safety in the nightclubs, one UCF student explains why she avoids the downtown area.
Downtown is nice, but at night it's a little bit more sketchy. There's different type of people than are here during the day. So I wouldn't particularly choose to put myself or my loved ones in that situation.
Either way, make sure to be diligent and aware of your surroundings while partying downtown. In Orlando, Crystal Tisme, UCF Nightly News.
Smith hopes to continue trainings like this to help raise awareness and even introduce new programs in the coming years. According to the CDC, over 7,000 people in Florida died of an overdose in the year 2020. At Project Opioid, they say the crisis has gotten worse since then. Nightly news reporter Avery Jones has more on what Project Opioid is and what they're doing to combat the statistics.
Project Opioid has been working to help fight Central Florida's fentanyl crisis. One way they've done this is through distributing Kloxxado throughout Lake County schools. Amber Adaro, the director of harm reduction outreach at Project Opioid, says Kloxxado is the best choice for fighting an overdose.
Where Narcan is 4 milligrams per dose, Kloxxado is a concentration of 8 milligrams. That makes it doubly more potent. When you are in an emergent situation, Kloxxado is the way to go.
According to Project Opioid, fentanyl is being found in more drugs now than ever before, making Kloxxado a necessity on college campuses.
The Student Health Center at UCF said it only offers Narcan at this time because it comes free through government grants. Crystal Zavala, the programs manager at Student Health Services, says they offer treatment to students as well.
We have a substance use disorder treatment facility here at Student Health Services, so any students that already identify as struggling with any type of substance use that may put them at a higher risk of unintentional fentanyl introduction to their systems, we absolutely offer resources for treatment there.
Project Opioid has worked to get Kloxxado added to the SOR and HEROES grant, which should soon allow it to be received by places such as UCF at no cost. In Orlando, Avery Jens, UCF Nightly News.
According to Project Opioid, Clarke could be readily available as early as this upcoming May. Last night, UCF student government announced the long-awaited date for Universal Nights. On April 23rd, thousands of UCF students will be able to visit Universal Studios for a free night of fun. Universal Nights is an annual event that is funded by SGA to allow students access to theme parks. The event has limited tickets, but SGA has yet to release any information regarding ticket distribution. A UCF graduate is diving headfirst into the data center environment with his small cooling technology business. Nightly news reporter Terry Gilliam has more on how this cooling system will help the environment.
This is what the inside of a data center looks like. These wired machines are responsible for our internet, but the more they run, it's easy for the technology to overheat. Abhishek Sastry, who also goes by Abhi, is a UCF graduate with a degree in aerospace engineering. He's now CEO of a company called Fluex that is trying to create cooling systems for high-performance computers and data centers across the nation.
So I see Fluex being the cooling company of the world, of hardware and software ecosystem that allows buildings to be so efficient that can be renewably powered and offer internet to everyone.
According to the U.S. Department of Energy, data centers can consume 10 to 50 times the amount of energy per floor space of a commercial building. They account for 2% of the total energy use in the U.S.
I'm standing outside the Colo Solutions data center here in downtown Orlando, and inside is where Fluence tests ideas on how to cool down technology in an always-on society.
Colo Solutions Chief Executive Officer Tom Pittman says that the two Orlando companies have been working together since January and thinks people should have an in-depth understanding about cooling systems.
The idea of cooling is not really throwing cold on it. The idea of cooling is removing heat. There are multiple, sometimes, the huge number of chips inside of a server, and those things can get as hot as a pizza oven.
As of now, the short-term goal for Fluence is to partner with data centers that have a need for cooling solutions. This will set the company up in the future in order to use its product in every high-use case building on the planet. In Orlando, Terry Gilliam Jr., UCF Nightly News.
Sastry says the Earth will continue to grow along with the population, and Fluence will be the company to make lives easier. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 85 degrees with mostly sunny skies and a 0% chance of rain. Tonight the low is a chilly 58 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. Tomorrow's high is 88 degrees with sunny skies and a 0% chance of rain. Sunny conditions are expected throughout the week with little to no chances of rain. And that's all the time we have for you now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram at UCF Knightly News. And check back here tomorrow for another Nightly News update. I'm Jackie Cardentey. Thanks for watching and have